Hey everyone, I just wanted to do a voiceover for this video, as I figured it would probably be easier to explain what's going on rather than just having text on the screen. I absolutely hate it, so let's get this over and done with. Right now, this is in a pre-alpha state, I guess. I have 3 enemies. We have 2 weapons. I guess we'll call it the Ripper, but that's from Unreal Tournament, and a nail gun. The nail gun doesn't have any sounds yet, and I need to work on that. Let's jump in here. Here is the quote-unquote Ripper, we'll call it. Sound work, I like the rev up sound. The projectile will ricochet a certain amount of times before sticking in the wall and allowing you to pick it back up. These enemies, let's get rid of them here. So, let's freeze that real quick. This was as a solution for if they died hanging off an edge, the model looks really wonky. So this covers that as the model disappears. Kind of looks like they're disintegrating. I need to adjust these sprites, obviously, so they're not so large. But right now it's placeholder and gets the general idea across. The other issues, obviously, is that it can be fixed with view angle, but that's only if I'm looking at it from below. It still looks pretty weird from above, so I'm probably just going to have to adjust how those work, that they won't be displayed if they are not completely on solid ground. Let's pick up the nail gun here. As you can hear, it uses the Ripper sound effect, but you can fire that and then go back and pick those up. The idea was to have the nail gun, which an enemy we will see in a minute fires, and you can pick up more ammo from them, but this is going to be weak against this ink enemy. It's going to take a lot more hits than using this weapon. So you can reload your nail gun and use that on the other weapon, or the other enemy I should say, to try and balance out combat, I guess. Let's see if I can, oh there we go. It's a little misaligned, but it works fairly well for what it is. Here, I wanted to use blue to draw the player's eye. Everything else will stay black and white. Anything that is interactable will have a blue light to it. Simple, you know, door opening computer. I hesitate to even call it a puzzle, but it's just to introduce the idea of, hey, blue light means you can interact with it. This is my idea for secrets, like unmarked computers. This creature, I guess we'll call it, it's just like ink tentacles, but it doesn't damage or anything like that. It's just a decoration. The animation is obviously placeholder. As you can see, it snaps back into position. You can shoot it, damage it, but it doesn't do anything. It's just to be creepy, I guess. The other issue that, well, not an issue, but, oh, forgot, I got those guys down there. Let's freeze them so we can take a look at them. These are the enemies that shoot the nail gun ammo. And there should be 3 of them in here, yeah. right now they obviously fire way too fast. And too many projectiles. But as you can see, you can pick up the nails that they fire, which gives you more ammo for the nail gun. I kind of dig their hollow look. It's effectively creepy, I think. This lift, I haven't found a sound I like for lifts yet, so that's why that's silent. This is probably one of my biggest issues, is guiding the player. I know that that light just turned on when I hit this because I've made the level, obviously, but I don't know how obvious that's going to be to other people. So that's going to have to be adjusted and fixed. As far as guiding the player, the other worry I have is that since everything is in black and white, that you kind of get lost in it. I think everything looks pretty well defined myself, but again, I made this so I know where to go, I know what everything's supposed to do. The idea here was to guide the player back out onto this bridge where you would see that that door has opened. I need to probably add a blue light down there or something to draw the player's eye. You're supposed to come down here and see, oh, it's an all black room, and then that sound plays, and that guy comes out. I absolutely adore that walking animation. It's placeholder, it's totally wonky, but I love how goofy it looks. Freeze her, so we can take a look. I'm a big fan of old school animation, hence the eyeball. You can see here, like, the foot is a little wonky, it gets twisted around. I just whipped up the animation real quick, so some of the bones rotated weird. The other issue, I think, is that sound right there plays every single time one of these creatures die, and I think I'm going to randomize that so it only plays probably like 25% of the time, because it can get monotonous. Oh, we need to turn that light on. And that's the issue, is player guidance. I guess the player would assume if there's no light in there to come back up and explore up here, but I'm not real confident everyone would play it that way, because everybody plays differently, obviously. That will turn on the light. And this button, again, player guidance, I need to figure it out, so that the player isn't constantly backtracking and then being, oh, I need to go over there, and then running back through the level, because that can just get tedious. There's another secret here. I kind of want to model all the secrets off of a similar theme, like, you know, a computer without a light on it, or a texture that's slightly different, not off or misaligned, but like this. And that's just a poly object that you can, you know, if the player hits it, it moves back a little bit every time it's touched by the player, so it looks like they're pushing the wall. They're pretty much complete outside of the placeholder animations. Their attack animation looks pretty good. And the sound work, that's the miss, There's a hit sound. Death scream that plays every time. Obviously I have played this on testing and editing, so I'm sick of it, but I feel like the player will get sick of it as well. The other thing about these enemies is... Oop, didn't mean to hit tilde. They're weak to the nail gun. It will always send them into their pain state. The idea is that later on you'll have narrow corridors and they will be coming down them, and as the nail gun makes them enter their pain state, you can hold them at bay, whereas they're I need to come up with a better name for this weapon, but we're going to call it the Ripper. The Ripper just passes through them. That's the level. I'm going to have something here indicating to the player that they should jump down into the pool here. When you hit a certain point in the pool, it ends the level. I don't have a map to though, so it just goes to the console. But yeah, that is iteration 005, sketch out. Everything obeys time, because I like my David Lynchian way too long titles. And, well, there's another thing. I need to fix my code for the angle calculations on these projectiles, because sometimes that happens. But, all in all, I like the way it's progressing. I should be farther along with it than I am, but some stuff came up, so I stopped working on it for a little while. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll have this in a playtest releasable state. If anybody's interested in checking it out, I'll probably be posting it. Actually, I guarantee I'll be posting it over on the Doom World forums. So thanks for watching. Well, let's go jump in the pool, why not? End the video on this note.